that's my screen right now. Um, awesome, great. First of all, again, thank you for joining for the session. I know for some of us it's quite early morning on a Saturday, and it's amazing to have such great organizers and having doing this for Nepal. And I think both of the speakers have actually covered what a UG is. So let me quickly run you through what a UG means from an AWS perspective as well. And we'll give a quick round of introductions about me and Suman and a few other things that we want to cover, right? So if you see, we have user groups across the world. These are communities that we have built globally, right? And these could be one within a country. These could be multiple cities, each city having their own user group as well. And as Dilly mentioned, right, we wanted to have one user group. We didn't want to redo the work, and the idea, it was really great of Anjani and Dilly to come together and have one Nepal user group so that all of us can work together and do good for the community, right? So when we say community, what we mean is that we want all of us to learn, to share our knowledge. If anyone has a lot of questions, how do I do this? With respect to AWS or with respect to career, we all can come together and share this knowledge with each other, right? And this community is for everyone. It's not just for the organizers or for AWS. This is for you. So you have to take that initiative and come attend the meetups, talk to people, network with people. I used to be a introvert, but now that I've started networking with people, there are so many good opportunities, so many things to learn. And I've learned that I have so many stories that I can actually share with a lot of people, and it can benefit them. So you can always be part of the network. It's a very safe space for you to come and discuss, and it could be anything. It could be your personal goals, it could be your business goals. As long as you're part of the community, I think it's going to help you in the long term, right? We do have a meetup page. So if you have not signed up, if you found this from somewhere else and you have not yet signed up for the meetup page, go ahead and do that, because this will be your one stop to know what are the upcoming events, are there any new announcements, or I need to reach out to the organizers, how do I do that, or how do I access the photos or any content that has been shared during the webinars, or in-person events that happen with the meetup. We understand with the COVID situation, we all are like working from home, and that's why we are doing webinars. But me and Suman definitely would love to come to Nepal and meet you all in person. With that, I want Suman to just unmute himself and introduce himself so we can go further. Suman, over to you.
Sure. Yeah, thanks, Rohini. Hello, everyone. My name is Suman, and I'm based out of Bangalore, India, and I work with the developer relations team in India along with Rohini. I'm so glad that we got this opportunity to interact with you, and this is our first meetup. And as Rohini mentioned, once this COVID thing, become little stable, we would love to come and meet you in some physical event. And till that time, we'll try to host many more meetups like this, and try to understand that what you all really want to learn, what are your core interest area. And in fact, during next 1 hour or so, feel free to put on the chat on the area that you are really want to learn, or you are interested to know, or you have some thoughts about some of your maybe topics that you always wanted to learn, so that we can work on those areas and come up with similar topics in the upcoming meetups. So with that, I will give that back to Rohini so that she can start with the presentation. Thanks, Rohini.
No worries, no worries. So I'm part of Suman's team, which he already mentioned. So I've been with AWS for more than 6 years now. I'm recently joined Suman's team as a developer advocate. I used to be a solution architect for AWS for almost 5 years. of the 6 years, and I've worked in different countries, so I have a bit of a flavor working in architectures, working with a lot of customers across geographies as well. And that is something I am passionate about, giving back to the community, because I used to do a lot of community events and used to get a lot of repetitive questions around that, and that is my end goal, to be able to help the wider net of the community. So if you have any questions, post them in the chat. If you are shy, don't want to post them in the chat, you want to reach via Twitter or LinkedIn, please feel free to reach out to both of us. You can take a snapshot of the screen that we have, and you can reach out to our profiles anytime, right? Next is definitely we want to talk about is the AWS events. So there are a lot of AWS events that happen, okay, and these are run by AWS, or these could be run by the community as well. So you can attend these events. Most of these events are free, and with the COVID situation, some of them have become online, right? So you can actually attend a lot of these sessions, and there's very good content. It's by level, so if you are a beginner, you'll find a lot of content for that. If you're a advanced person, you'll find a lot of content for that. So there's content for every kind of personality, and there is content for almost all kind of domains that you may be working on, so you can learn a lot from these events. Second thing of important about these events is networking. Like I mentioned, networking is very important, and that's why we are building these communities. And if you find someone in your friends or in your office who are interested to do something about cloud, but don't know where to start, maybe ask them, just take the first step, come and join a community. Let's sit and listen to people, listen to the stories of everyone else, and someday you will get more inspired to do something about it yourself. While I have a very short presentation on the UG, but while we're ending, we also wanted to introduce something called as a Heroes program to all of you. This program has been rolled out globally for years now, and it's an amazing program because it's a program for the community, right? So it is to identify people who have leadership skills, who have a lot of enthusiasm, who have a lot of expertise, and are not shy to share that with the world. So these people would use social media or use the community or the meetup platform to actually share their information or the knowledge that they have with the community, right? And we definitely, me and Suman, both have a goal that we want heroes at least from every country we are supporting, right? And we definitely want to see a lot more engagement with all of you, and see if we can build a lot more heroes in Nepal going forward, right? And just to give you a quick snapshot of the current heroes that we have, these are the community heroes that we have across India, and we have one in Sri Lanka as well. If you have any questions that you're not able to reach out to any organizers or in Nepal, or you want to reach out to any community hero, you can go to the AWS website, find these community heroes contact list, and you can reach out to them, right? That is what they are hero for, because they are part of the community and they want to help people in the community, right? So don't be shy. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to more people. The reason I'm introducing so many people, or we are introducing so many people, is you have a lot of more people to reach out to. So if someone is busy or is not able to help you, you can always find someone else who is ready to help you within the community, right? So these are community heroes. We also have something called as category heroes, where if you have serverless or containers or ML, and we may add more in future. But if you specialize in a particular stream, you could also become a hero in that particular category as well. And I've given a link. Most of my presentation will have a link on it. We are recording these sessions. I'll try and share these as many as I can, but if you want, you can just do a screen grab and store these links somewhere, so that you can open up these links in future. And that is the end of my presentation one. I hope we are able to give you a lot more insights into what the communities are and whom to reach out to if you have a lot of questions, right?